This is Sarah from Turn Back Time. I'm back. It's the end of day 1 and I have managed to stick to the diet for the whole day. One whole day. But given my love of chocolate and anything sweet, it is actually quite a big thing for me to make it through the whole day without constantly dipping into the fridge to see what's there. I need to eat 10 blocks of protein each day given my weight and my height, and that means 10 blocks of protein, 10 blocks of carbs and 10 blocks of fats. It doesn't sound much, does it? You might think, that's not going to be enough. But the bizarre thing is, if you eat in proportion, you don't seem to feel hungry between meals. I've not needed anything to eat for 3 hours at a time today, which is very unusual. I could eat all the time before. But now, it seems I'm eating what I require, and it's like the body is satisfied enough with that and is busy dealing with that while I do something else. It is strange. One of the first things I would like to point out is that carbs do not mean bread and pasta. Fruit and vegetables are carbs. Now, I'm not sure if I didn't pay enough attention in school, but I never knew that they were carbs. I think I thought they were just a food group all on their own. Because I do have a sweet tooth, my go-to today has been fruit. I do know it should be kale or collard greens or broccoli, but I'm going to have to try different recipes for those first. But you could actually do this entire diet by only eating finger food. If you are really busy and don't have time to cook, or perhaps you've never really cooked, you can just do it with grab and go food. My mornings are grab and go, so I started today with a mandarin, 3 almonds and an ounce of mozzarella. And you know, that just kept me full until mid-morning. Such a little amount of food. And you can always double it up to 2 mandarins, 6 almonds and 2 ounces of cheese if you think that you could not sustain on that little amount of food for the whole morning. I then had brunch instead of lunch, and one of the things I know that I was going to miss so much on this diet was pancakes. I love pancakes. Well, it seems you don't have to give them up. Today I had banana pancakes for brunch, made from 2 eggs and 2/3 of a banana. Mixed the whole lot into a batter, and then I cooked it with 2/3 of a teaspoon of olive oil. And then I had a totally balanced snack or meal, and it tasted lovely. And it's still something sweet, which I think I'm going to have to stick with for a while. You have to spread these blocks out over the day. If you tried to eat 10 carbs, 10 protein and 10 fat first thing, and then fast for the rest of the day, you'd overwhelm your body's carb storage capacity. Given that carbs are essentially sugar in some form, you can only take in a little at a time, just enough to fuel the brain and the muscles. If you take in too much at once, even if it's from a huge salad, you would force your insulin to come out to mop up all the sugar in your blood. Do that too often and you're en route to diabetes, as well as stacking on the fat. So it is true that salad can make you fat, and that's why portion size is so important. For dinner, I'm making a crumble out of goat's cheese, dates and pecans, and I'm going to roast it over a small sweet potato. So there's no need to either be a slave to complicated recipes or to eat things with no taste. The goat's cheese is the protein, the dates and the potato are the carbs, and the pecans provide the fat. I am providing a full range of recipes with this book, so you can get creative. And if your family are not already on board with this new way of eating, there may be some great tasting meals and some sweet treats might encourage them to join you. I need to cook more, certainly this week, so I can give you more and more ideas for recipes. Managing to get 8 glasses of water down has been a bit of a challenge. I'm never thirsty. I know it's probably the most important thing, but I just forget. But I definitely drank more than normal simply because I was thinking about it. And my doctor once explained that if we don't drink enough, our body inside becomes like a dry sponge. And if you then pour water through your body, it just repels it and the water just flows straight through without being soaked up. And you'll know if you're dehydrated if you drink a large amount of water and need the loo within 20 minutes. You are. So it's better to keep the water handy and sip slowly at it at the beginning of this diet, to just allow the body to absorb it and let that sponge plump up inside. So I'm going to be coming back each day to explain how I'm getting on and what's happening to my body, size-wise and shape-wise. So hopefully you'll follow me, and I'll see you tomorrow.